Grüezi and welcome back to Endless Space 2, where today we hopefully managed to already start on our peaceful conversion strategy. So we only need a couple more technologies, two of them to unlock the next ring and then one more technology to actually unlock it. What is this technology? We will probably push that back. That's just some faction technology that we don't desperately need all that much. I mean, Endless Secrets is nice, but, not vital. Alright, we have found a new luxury resource, Eden Incense, for some reason. This just popped up after I loaded the game, and I do not know why. None of these use Eden Incense, so I don't know. Just some quirky thing, I guess. Alright, so there's nothing more to do for this turn, I would say. Horatia is building more ships. We should pay a bit of attention to that. But yeah, for now we can just continue. So again, I will push for the ecologists. Not that it makes a big difference, but I do like to have the ecologists at least partially in power. And I think that works very well here. Yeah, perfect. So we get this one that's actually decent. Yeah, this could be very helpful. More resources on luxury deposits. This actually couples very nicely with the Horatio playstyle. And I somehow never really paid attention to that. Wait, why has this been cancelled? Oh, we no longer have any militarists in the government. That's something I didn't think would happen. So obviously this is garbage. We cannot really use that at all. Excuse me. We could run that. That would put us at a very meager influence income. Do we really need that also? I don't think we do right now. Maybe there will be a time where we do need that, but until then, no thank you. We could run cool copies for more food, because I think we still need some growth in our systems. So let's just do that for a bit. It is gonna be much more sustainable than the other law, so I think that's just gonna be fine. Alright, buildings have been done. Do I have the second tier marketplace yet? I do not. That's a bit of an issue. I would like to... Oh, that's also cool. 3 unique star system improvements for some Jadonics. Not the best reward here because we're not using it actively. We found Auriga. Nice, and it's already colonized, of course, by Isyander. Oh well. We also have back upstart or back opportunists. You know what? We do produce generally a lot of food, so if we just turn some of that into dust, I don't see a problem with that. We're not using trade at all, so I think that's the right call here. Yeah, that actually bumped us up quite a bit. What do you want me to do here? I can make a demand and I can ask them to remove outposts. So the outpost was probably that one that is already gone. And I don't think... So pushing claims can be useful, but not for the basic ones. I usually always wait for the advanced, because it's just so much better. If they had antimatter, I might consider, but the advanced also has a resource and some advanced thing. So I don't think we need that as of right now. Alright, so... Man, my throat really doesn't want to play along with that. Alright, so I think, what's this one? Right, you have arrived, and I think you can just continue. There's no need to stop really here. There's a curiosity here, or actually 2, and some more over there, so just continue. I would like to increase my science a bit, and we are actually already doing that. I would just like to get here done faster than we are already doing that. With that, maybe let's actually also take this one out, because the science will turn into overflow, which we can then use on the next technology there. So we might just get it a little sooner. We are now amicable with the Zvali, which are, I think, somewhere over here. Those guys, right? Yeah. Yeah, they're a bit out of reach, but they will provide us with resources in the meantime, so that's great. I have found a collapsing star. That's alright. Event progress. I can either... Bria, what system is that? A rather productive poor system, so I'd rather go for this way here, even though I just wanted to set that I want to push science. I think development of a place is probably more important in the short run. They also have guardian guides here. Nice. This is the one, the special kind of guardian. It basically is just a slightly stronger version of it. And our hack has just completed. There is nothing to steal, so we will continue to infiltrate and place our what are they called? Sleepers, right. So let's get that continued. Wow, they're putting up a lot of defenses now. It takes a turn. It used to be 5. Yeah, changes. We need to be careful in order not to just suddenly be in a bad place there. Alright, so you have come from up there and you shall just continue because there are no curiosities here. Big fleets though, from the United Empire. A total of 1450 and almost 2000 is probably a bit more than the combined forces we have, yeah. Defensively, we are about matching it. Who are you? Vodiani, sorry, you shall get destroyed. We do not allow any Vodiani in our ranks. Sorry, not sorry. Alright, you have arrived and can use probes to get the curiosities. And when you're already here, let's send out probes that way and go for Oentho for the other set of probes over there, for the curiosities, I mean, of course. There's Adamantian, not all that interesting. Perfect. It feels like there's a lot of really fast turns. I mean, I know it's early in the game where this happens rather frequently, but yeah, there's a price decrease on military ships. We did get a technology allowing us to get closer to our goal. We're still ecstatic everywhere. That is great. As soon as we can build something, we should also get the National Museum going everywhere, because we do have a significant amount of pops, and having them actually do something important is going to be great. So we found the amoeba that are being safeguarded by the Hisho, which apparently we have met. I do not remember. Do we see anything pink? Not really. Alright. Apparently we know them. So we might as well push a little harder here. Why not? It's not like we're gonna get it, so we should get more out of them. I will not stop attacking you. You're threatening. Why? Where are you again? What color are you again? You're the purple ones up here. You know what? I mean, like, I don't care. Some buildings and no, just no. And you're angry. So, we are being attacked here by pirates, and this looks bad. Can we flee? We can actually flee, so let's do that. That was the wrong direction, but okay. You have arrived, you can now start to vine. After that they will start going down there and get that under control. And you are doing some more probing. We will have to wait one turn in order to go for that. We found a guardian, nice. While we do not get an immediate benefit from that, we do get a bonus kind of when the United Empire would turn on us, because it would cause the Guardian to become hostile to them and cause some problems for them. Alright, so you did that. And now I guess you go up there. These are Riftborn, that's why we see what they discover, right? So Zane's is done building, and this is still a very young planet, so... Not very productive, but I think we can't really fix that. There's a lot of anomalies here, so that definitely makes sense. And I think following suit with Optics Research Lab also makes sense. And then National Museum. There's not enough pops to kind of push this right now, so let's do it this way, maybe. The rest is just some improvements there, planetary improvements. You're hostile, I'm not surprised. We did find improved plasma beams. Now, early on, these are not too bad, but we are not focusing on any kind of lasers or beams, so I think we can actually afford the additional science per system and lose some dust, because we did get dust from another event, so I think that's coupling just nicely. And yeah, with that, we just continue, I guess. Lost should be, yes, is now done with building. That means we can now push the National Museum. And probably also the Graviton Shielded Laboratories. We can do those afterwards. Then Giovanus definitely also gets this one here. And you're not actually that big on food. We do have a cold and a hot, so maybe that makes sense. With sustainable farms for some more food. We should probably also move some pops around if we can. So a lot of the pops would like to be on fertile planets, so I guess probably not then. We should definitely put the pulsars in a position where they can benefit us with increased science production from anomalies. Because at least the Calgros as well as the Unfallen here do not actually get a bonus from being there. Alright, I think that's just fine. You know what then, since we are ecstatic anyway and these only provide happiness, let's actually put the Unfallen on here so we benefit from the food gain, getting us a little higher growth. But actually this system is... No, it's not capped, it's almost capped. You need titanium. You know, I don't really care about that. Virtus has been compromised. That must be from the Horatio. That can't be anything else. Oh, well. What can he do? We could here... No, that's just him. Alright, so this is probably done next turn. Currently it's still basic, but yeah, this looks like it's gonna go over the threshold there. Yeah, our income of Hyperium is really, really bad. I would like to get a mine here as soon as possible, and we may just buy at least this one out. We're not using the dust for anything else, so actually let's maybe sell something and get that done. Ooh, that's very poor priced. We don't need that for sure, no matter how low price it has. Same goes for the Jadonics and the super spots, and they actually turn us a profit a little bit. Wow, they are cheap. Ooh, Transvine is very expensive. Let's sell 50 of those, and then we can get the mines done. That's great. And afterwards, you definitely need the exercise stations, right? I don't know why I didn't already do those. Oh, we can already terraform that to forest. Apparently, I did not do the thing... No, wait, what? Something happened. 1 second. So we can do a science. We got access to the new science ring, so let's actually research that technology, followed by... 1 second. Some pop growth, academy power increased, the amoeba are now cordial, that's great. We did do 10 quests, that's also great, giving us less law upkeep. Wow, that's great, I didn't know this quest existed. So the fourth stage in one of the quadrants of the technology tree. Oh, I misread that. Getting this here already fixed the quest here. We don't actually need the terraforming thing there. Alright, so fire farming, barren, arctic and snow into forest directly, which is something we saw on the planet we just looked at. I think it was here. No. This one here. We can just make a forest out of that. We probably should do that. Although I'm not so happy about losing all that science. It's probably also very expensive, yeah, 16 turns. You know what, we'll skip that for now. We have 50% of the galaxy. And probably found some new things. No, apparently not. Alright, so in 6 turns we have the technology for peaceful conversion. And I think we should still focus a little more on influence if we can. That is one thing here for 5% influence. That's not that much, I think. And it costs a lot of antimatter that we can't really spend. Although we're not really planning on using it on anything else. You know what I would like to do, however, is this one here. Railguns. The underused weapon that I think synchronizes very well with our playstyle. And it's rather cheap to get as well. Given that, we should probably also get an additional tech so we get the next level here, because it will unlock the basic unstable slugs, which I think are better than the Koyasil kinetics that we currently have. Let's just check. That was 68 versus the 51. Yeah, they are better. They have crit chance though. I think the others don't have crit chance. Let's just see here. Nope, no crit chance. However, we could also go this way. Make use of some of our titanium, because it doesn't sell for anything anyway. So it is actually better than the next tier we could get. And it does have crit chance, so it would still retain some of that. I think that's the way to go. Alright, with that we'll have access to the next area there. I would like to get started on these kind of things. So we do need the hero marketplace for sure. I would also like to get this one here just for the industrial zones. We'll need it sooner or later anyway. And probably also commercial frameworks. Trading is going to be essential, because I think I said I wanted to go for an economic victory. Yeah, let's do that. Because I'm not sure whether the Riftborn really go so much into trade, but if they do, I want to be ready to also interact with them. As well as with the United Empire here, which I forced to be at peace with us. So yeah, we'll see. Do they actually like me? Let me hover, please. I want to see how they like me. Come on. Still surprised, so we'll see about that in a while. Boiler room, I think I've never really seen that, or not at least paid attention to it. So either get free dust with a chance of major economic crisis, or a little bit of dust and happiness. We don't care about the happiness, but I also don't really care about the economic crisis, so let's just go for the safer option and gain some stability in return, in addition. Alright, so we have some ships arriving. This one just arrived here in order to do some more curiosities, and you're gonna stay a while. There's a lot more left there. And you also get some in Cygnus here. 1 and 2. Not all that much, and the next one would be in Oira. So, you want trespassers out. Where am I? Okay, you know what? No, I need to explore. Sorry. Ooh, that's a nice building. The Vault of Governance. Nice. I shall build that. I found some dust, a Guardian, and then some Adamantian, And finally, Aurora Waves. I like
I would
those.
rather send you an arrow
And
than
you...
this reply.
your anger has faded. How sad. You want me to scan curiosities there with titanium. You know what? We're gonna do that. Probably. Alright, so we can make an advanced diplomatic demand here. And what would we like to get from them? You know what? An economic tribute sounds pretty decent. Actually, it's not even that good compared to our income, right? Oops, that's the wrong thing. Oh, I need to actually do that. So, forced immigration. I don't think the Horatio pops are that great. I also don't know whether he actually already spliced something, and if he did, whether we would also get that bonus. I think there's no way for me to know that actually. Maybe there is. Let me just see here. I should see that system, right? So whether or not he has spliced it, I would only get the basic benefit, and this is not a benefit I really care about. So no forced immigration.
Am I even more beautiful the second
Yes,
time?
you are. The third time, actually. It's the third time I'm looking at you. So I guess we're just asking for an economic tribute, mostly because of the science. And do I really want to ask for resources? I mean, we can ask for some dust, like 1,000 dust. It's not much, but what else can we do? So for the penalty, I usually go for something that will benefit us in the long run, and it's going to be diplomatic affair, because this will just increase our pressure on him further or faster afterwards if he refuses. And given that we want to take over his systems peacefully, which requires influence production to you know, push against that, this also plays into our hands here. So you better pay me. He actually does. Wow.
Task to beautify the garret.
I did not expect that, but you know what? I'll gracefully accept it. Alright, so next turn I think it is. There's a lot of probes going out here. So my vine ships have just finished their mission and can now start their work down in Kamos. Can we even reach that system? I think, yeah, there's vines glowing, so we can do that there. So we do get this bonus now, I believe, in Birtus. Let's just see here. Where would we see that though? Okay, it's plus 60. Deposits. Wild researches. I don't actually see that anywhere. I know that you can see it somewhere, but I don't remember where you see that. Alright, so it has been entwined. We did get this one. Yeah, we don't see it here either where it has been applied. Alright, some things happening, pops growing, amicable amoebas, and a hack completed. So again, nothing to steal, so we'll infiltrate scanners again. At this point, should we start working towards a better target for our hacks? The United Empire might be a suitable target if we can start hacking from Merope. I think we can go to the special node here and then to their home system. This should work. But to get to here might be pretty difficult. I don't think we can actually reach anything over there yet, yeah. So it's gonna be just the same thing as we did before. Sad, but oh well. We're not gonna be doing that because for the most part it's just we can't actually influence our elections at all, so it doesn't actually matter. So here a scout ship has another probe to use, and this is, I think, the quest one, so you'll just stay put. We did find some science. Wow, what a big deal. What is with you? Also diplomatic demand. Interesting. I must be putting out so much pressure on everybody with score and everything. I am actually no longer first. United Empire is still first. I think they were first last episode as well, like towards the end of the last episode. It's probably just because they expand further than me. Though I don't see that many systems. I don't know whether they're down here a lot, so we'll see. You get to scan one more curiosity for the quest. And that yielded a ship that we're immediately gonna sell because it's not gonna be any good. And you can also scan some curiosities. Nice. What is that? Dust Nebula. Nice. You should be able to get that in the beginning of the game. That's quite nice. So, where will you go then? That is just discovered by the Riftborn, but I think we should still go there. Yeah, here's a curiosity that has not been taken yet. So we shall do that. Some pups grown. And wow, you're feeling safe now, so that's good. A future friend. Right, a pirate ship has spawned. And we did find some antimatter in Oira 2, so here. Alright, noted. Not that we really will be able to do something about that, but I'm looking forward to in 2 turns, where we will be able to start peacefully convert our friend the Horatio. The costs are gonna be sky high, and I will probably not be able to get anything out of him, and he'll be angry with me. And probably go to Cold War or even declare war on me, so we should be actually possibly making some ships here. You know what, we did research a fire ship and never bothered to equip it, I think. Maybe, not quite sure anymore, but for sure we're gonna do that. So despite having access to like a defense or support slot, we're gonna put a weapon here because we need everything we can get there. So with 4 defense slots, this one is gonna be very sturdy. We're just gonna put it like this, I guess. Or is this one better than our basic one? Yes, it is. So a whole lot of shielding. Wow, look at that. Nobody's gonna be able to shoot through that. And unfortunately, no free support slot for the kinetic enhancer. I don't think we get higher damage. No, far less damage. So we're just gonna run this one for now. We will pretty soon also get this one here, the railguns, which will increase our DPS quite significantly. So let's look forward to that. Alright, so I would like to get the analytical engine built somewhere, as well as the Vault of Governance. And since you do not really have anything more important to build, I think we shall do that here. Dust production here is decent. And yeah, let's do that. I have not gotten the... I think it's something industrially named. I don't remember what it's called. Industrial zones. I do not have those yet. But they are planned. I will get them. How is the growth looking? Bertus and Bria are full. Bertus and Bria. How close are you? Very close. Same. No, actually, Zane's could use some more help. So, Bria, you send 1 pop over. Not that one. This one's terrible. To Zane's. And same goes for... No, not Giovanna's. For Bertus. To Zane's, and you can send... I don't know. This one's not gonna be good anymore eventually, because we're not gonna have Sterile anymore. So maybe Remnants? Yeah, I think we'll send a Remnant. Alright, so... Mineral Rich has been found. That's a great anomaly. And a neutron star discovered. Nothing too interesting. But now we shall see the power that is peace. Yeah, this is the cost that we might need to field in order to, you know, make quick progress with them. 3%, 2%, that's very, very slow. But, you know, we can't really do anything about that, I think. Actually, there is a possible thing we could do about that. And if we go to the laws here, and have a look at the religious laws, this one would be a good idea. The influence conversion will be automatically applied, so we'll never have to pay any influence, and it is faster. So that would work very well, but I think there's no chance we'll get religious ones in our government. Actually, it's not so far off. We might try to push that. So I think the ecologists are naturally growing very well in our empire, so we can just like focus a bit more on that. Right. Lost needs to build something, and it is going to be ships, I guess. There's nothing else to do for you. And given that we might need to defend against Horatio, I don't know how he's reacted yet, we should definitely put out some fire ships. Let's make 3 each. Like 1 each for every flotilla is what I was trying to say and totally failed saying. So this event has come to an end, so a bit less dust again. And we can now choose... this does not really make sense, so I'm gonna encourage the duel. We don't need any of the approval. Then again, we don't really need the pressure for the industrialists, so I don't know. It was just pointless. You want me to remove my ships or something? And you want me to remove or stop the conversion. So we of course stopped that, and he should now get angry.
Perhaps this helps you understand.
Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. It has not changed the number of turns, so we'll just see how this continues. So, yeah, I think the cost will go down maybe to about 1/10 or 100th of the price right now. I think 1/10 of the price. So it's gonna take a while to actually go down to a payable level. But look at our influence, we make a whole lot more now that we completed all those museums, national museums. We do still have some curiosities here to scan, as well as here in Korana. Oh, that's actually all of our probes, that's nice. So we shall continue probably to Adana. There's still a probe there, a curiosity I mean. 2 guardians, interesting. And propitious seasons, as well as super spots. Not so interesting. What is there? Nothing. A big hole, nothing. Wow. Probably get rid of that fleet, I guess, but well, we don't really have access to that. So as soon as we have our fire ships ready, I think we're just gonna kill that fleet. It is not gonna be that useful anyway. I'm really surprised he's not more angry. Usually they just like immediately get super angry. Actually, I have not yet talked about the superior strategy with the probably not with the Unfallen, but with a custom faction based on the Unfallen with the Vine network. You can more or less... Oh, hello. You can more or less roleplay Star Wars, and I can tell you in a second why. Most notably, you can roleplay the Empire, because what you can do is you can get yourself maybe 3 to 4 allies, and then you spend a whole lot of time to vine all their systems. And you just need to make sure that you are... I think you need to make sure that you're pacifist, not pacifist, that your main law is religious, so that you have access to this one, the Righteous Fury, because what you can then do is execute Order 66 and leave the Alliance, which causes you to go back to Cold War with them. And if you have that, you can actually convert enemy systems in Cold War due to that law. And you can basically get all your enemy systems more or less at the same time. And this is a fantastically fun tactic that is so broken that the game will likely crash on you. Alright, we're under attack here. That's a bit unfortunate, so I guess... Is there a way to retreat? Not really. Wait, what? No, I think we're gonna lose him either way, because if we fight, we lose. This message is wrong because we do have more than 60% health, but I think we have nowhere to go to because we can't go there. That's a enemy system. So we'll see. We'll still retreat in the hopes that we survive. Actually, I don't know why, but apparently that worked. So with that being the case, let's just continue down this way. Interesting. I thought he'd die for sure. So, last curiosity here in Virix, and then we shall just continue to Maz. There's a whole lot of space and nobody else than the United Empire claiming it. Or potentially, I'm not quite sure where their colonizer is, but they might be over here somewhere. What's going on there? Oh, that's Savodiani themselves, alright. I was actually expecting them to already kind of losing the game there. We found the basic Maggie laser. Not all that interesting, so we will just continue. What is that again? I think
You are a pest.
you should stop attacking me, please. Not that you're gonna do that, of course, but oh well. Alright, so yeah, we'll just keep pressing and turn until they they give us their system, basically. They do have a quite sizable army, or not army, fleet right now. 1400 and 2100. Very good. So we did get the Railgun. This shall make our ships a little bit better. So let's just see. We would like to keep at least one Coaxial Kinetic on every single ship so we can defend against missiles. But this is just plain better in terms of DPS. We went from 1500 to 1700. And it's just a good looking gun, isn't it? We should also get some battle tactics that favor being close range. So yeah, we're also gonna put that on the needle, at least one again. There we go. Actually, they're likely not gonna be targeted. Should I put more than one? No, I think that's just fine like this. Then the well will keep the kinetics, and we don't really have any other ships where it matters. Right. So I do not care about the approval, so this is the only thing that even is worth reading. Then we also found Meta and Cactogen. Okay, so why? Because of a Gnashast, I guess. Apparently we have gained a Gnashast somehow. Okay. That is a Volter, and Volters are not welcome, so they should leave. Please leave. We'll make you. There we go. Alright, tactics. Can we have more close range tactics? Doesn't look like it, so maybe we should look here for more tactics. Nothing here. Nothing here either. I think it's only up there where we get some interesting one. Needs of the many. Sacrifice manpower to get more power for this battle. Useful. I mean, we're not gonna use the manpower for invasions. Or this one, evasive maneuvers. Defenses at long range. That's actually also pretty good. I think probably it's gonna go in this direction. The shielding doesn't really make sense for us because we already have that. So, yeah. Oh, Cloaked Ambush. Ooh, Cloaked Ambush is also something we should definitely consider. Yeah, I think this is... I mean, the Unfallen are great at close range, and Cloaked Ambush is basically very good with close range weaponry because we're just poor at long range, and if the enemy chooses to be long range, it's gonna be very important. But we do not have a source of adamantium, so we'll see about that. But yeah, in any case, we cannot really go that way anyway just yet. You don't like me, of course, and you just go back to blockading. I don't know why you were not doing that anymore. You shall continue. You will start whining, nice. And you can get your curiosities researched. Or probed, or whatever. We did find another guardian. Not surprising. Alright. Yeah, this is still very expensive. It continues to be very expensive for very long. But yeah, we do get a significant influence amount here. And I think we're just potentially gonna take Duel and then later Altair. Maybe. Not quite sure yet. Bria has finished a construction and now will get some... preferably terraformation, but we don't have the technology yet. As such, I guess just Edenization. Yeah, there's not really anything good to build here. So probably that means we'll go for ships afterwards. Very poor system to be building ships, but that means we can build not important ships like the wine ships. That means we also don't need the shipyard here. Yeah, let's do that. We did get some growth as well as a new hero, and it is unfortunately only a pacifist that we already have. But it kind of makes sense given that our government is formed that way. Who would I want to have? Is the question. I mean, it's not this guy because technologists are better on fleets, and primitives probably not either. I mean, this is just a 24 combined strength here for labor and wits, where this is only 22. So yeah, Riftborns are just great at system overseeing. And it has to be in Birtus, right? This is our strong system. Even though it has less pops, but oh well. So this makes sense. Alright, what is that? Again, we do not need approval, so we're just gonna go with that one. Lost will get 10 more industry. Wow.
Our friendship is something.
You're happy, now that's nice. Maybe because I just recruited a Riftborn, maybe you like that. Alright, so we did get that going, so at this point these no longer matter. Let's just get rid of those. And let's actually build this one already with the newer weaponry, so we'll not have to spend dust to upgrade it. I could have done that with the other one before, but I kind of forgot about it, and also usually don't really care that much about it, because look at my dust, I have enough. And I know that I could spend that on some buildings, but I'm kind of also saving up for buying heroes, which we'll be able to do so in 2 turns. So it's very late to be buying heroes, but I do like to have a hero in every single system. And maybe we can even get ourselves some of the ruling parties there. Ooh, nice, better kinetic weapons. I guess we were a bit early with updating the designs. But, so yeah, these are better than the... Oh, we don't even see them anymore. So yeah, they're outdated at this point. The Koyasil kinetics. Actually, that was wrong. 1 second, this one was here, and shall stay here. An important thing to note is also the position of the weapons here. I don't know whether you know whether that works, how that works, and whether I explained it already, but the position of the weapon actually matters in the battles, since there's top-mounted weapons and there's broadside weapons. Broadside weapons usually fire in a more or less 90-degree angle out of their broadside, and the top-mounted weapons actually have a 180 or even a bit more degree arc where they can fire. I think 270 even, so like really big. So due to how the battle tactics work, let's actually maybe finish that and maybe take a look at tactics here. It's hard to see here. But due to how that works, if you are closing in, maybe if you have selected close range and the enemy has selected long range, if we close in, they will like fly straight at them and usually only use their forward-facing guns and not their broadside weapons. Only when they get a bit closer and start turning towards the enemy, where both are in broadside range, they will actually use their broadside weaponry. And yeah, that makes this also an important thing to consider, that they want to be in broadside range all the time. So that was that. Nothing interesting happening here. Some pop growth, a hero skill. You're a fleet hero, so should probably get some damage there. And we did do a hack, and maybe we can steal something. The answer is no. So more sleepers. And a faction has just been assimilated. That was clear, it's gonna happen eventually.
Friendship is something.
You're still happy. You don't have to tell me every single turn, okay? Would be appreciated. So the Pulsers asked me to go either to Virix and defeat Alxiox's fleet, or bring a fleet with enough manpower there. You know what? This is a much better reward, so let's actually do that. Oh, that's so far away. So we're just probably not gonna bother with that. There's no point running all the way half of the galaxy just for a little bit of more influence. We would have gotten the other reward, but the other reward would have been pointless, so... oh well, we'll just not bother with that. So let's actually put a Vine Ship number 4 here and also upgrade the needle to include the better kinetics as well as the well. Perfect. Yeah, that's it for this turn. Oh, no, actually it's not. We need to hack. Very important that we be hacking. It's not, but oh well. I am also not bothered with a accelerator. It's probably better if we get some kind of defense going. Probably in Lost. Maybe, I don't know. Probably in Giovanna's, actually. Benefit costs for hacking operations. Let's do a lockdown there. A lot of pacifist opinion. Not surprising as well. So we just got access to the marketplace, and we will use this opportunity to buy all the heroes we need. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 systems and 1 hero already assigned, so we need 4 heroes. And we would like to get this guy. Not only is he an overseer and imperial, but he's also ecologist, which is something we desperately need. So welcome to the team. I would also like to get a religious guy, so this again is a very good combo with a 24 total rating here. Thank you. And we do not have a scientist yet, so maybe the Sophon here would be a great choice. And I guess then we're just gonna take a militarist, because that's also something we don't have yet. Now we just need to see which one is the best, and I think it's probably the Vodiani or the I mean, this is great, and that's not bad. Otherwise, not really all that impressing. Also, wait, this is a pacifist. We have to take the Vodiani. Yeah, easy, because we're not gonna take a Guardian for sure. Alright. So this guy leveled up and got himself some more operations there, and you're still happy and telling me every single turn. How nice of you. So this one wants to be on a system with strategic resources we care about, so it's obviously Beertus. 1 second, are you also a good extractor of strategics? I would think so, but apparently you're just focused on production and science. And we cannot reassign you yet. So production and science with anomalies. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4 anomalies here, so maybe let's... wait, that is actually Beertus 4. Oh well. Alright, this is gonna be the place for Ima here. We're gonna eventually switch places. It does have also Hyperium, so not too bad, I guess. What are you good at? Less dust costs, defense, happiness. Now this is actually good. So a lot of pops, I think. You know what? We have a place for that. Giovanna's gets a hero. Then you're obviously gonna be interested in science, right? Yeah. So obviously we just pick the best science place, and then by luck of the draw you're gonna get the last system. Alright, so you're gonna get more curiosity scanned. That looks like a great system, just unfortunate that we cannot really get there. Deciduous trees. And something is happening here. Again, the same thing where we can't do anything. Ooh, an arc. What are you doing here? Why are you here? Weird. So this is progressing. We're actually pretty close to that already. Right. And they're still not really angry with me, so yeah, I was talking before about this Star Wars thing with Order 66, and I did try this once, and I think my game didn't crash the second time I tried, and it was just immediately a war declaration on me, because one of the allies, or former allies, pushed towards... no, they went to war. I immediately ended the war. I forced peace on them, and the next turn they went immediately for war again somehow. I don't know how they managed that. They should technically not be able to do that. But they did, and it was kind of killing the whole setup. It was kind of sad. We want to get the Aether here, and either in Giovanna's or in Bertus, and I think Bertus is probably the better place to build that. Though from a scientific point of view, actually no. So let's build it here then. Doesn't have anything else to do anyway. I guess we should build a pulvis production everywhere as well. For the additional science. Some pop growth, and this event has come to an end. We have a new quest for Tikanan pops. Do I care? This would be interesting. So yeah, this is easily doable, and it gives us a bonus we actually care about, so let's do that.
Our friendship is something.
Yeah, you're happy. I know that you're happy. Please stop telling me. So this is obviously also a bug, and it has persisted for a very long time already. So quite sad about that. Something just changed. Oh, you want the trespassers out? We just left. Don't worry. Hisho, what's wrong with you? We're friendly, guys. So you have 2 skill points, and obviously it's gonna just be that. I think that applies for everybody. Oh, we already got that. Alright. So that was the Volters. Actually here as well. We can make a demand, but we're not gonna do that. We will just upgrade all the ships here. Yeah, we can now actually use some of the dust for some more useful things. Like, buy that one out. And I guess pulvis production. We should probably put the pulvis production up everywhere before we really start buying out. Yeah, we can't actually afford anything else now. Things have become quite expensive. What is that? Entwined Camos. Nice. Will that also not? That will not start entwining because we are allied and not just friends. But yeah, we're just gonna continue down there. How far along are you with your vine ships? Not very far. We just got ourselves the industrial zones. Amazing. Something that I would like to buy out wherever I can. So another system here that needs some. You don't need any of that. You need quite a lot of that. with your fire ships. Nope, you don't need that. We do need predictive logistics everywhere as well. So that's done. We do now also have access to the next ring here. But I think it just doesn't make sense just yet to go for a level 2 because we don't need this one. Transvine just doesn't make sense. And we don't really gain anything from it. Apart from maybe 60 signs if you put that in again. So I'll just wait until we find another luxury that we're actually interested in. So another thing we should probably work on then is, yeah, this technology here, because we will need to find more things to extract. We do have access to behemoths, but we didn't actually build one yet, so maybe we should also get that and get the better behemoths there. Alright, so what's here? Hacking has been traced, it's fine. So that immediately completed. We get some more influence, nice. Found the home system of the Nakalim. Alright, not that interesting, I guess. And yeah, okay.
Feel free to
You're threatening. Are you serious? You're not in a position to threaten me at all. You're on Zane's, so obviously production and food. So I guess that is the last curiosity here. Nice. And you shall continue to Pisces.
feel free to anger.
You want me out? I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. I need to scan everything.
Free.
It's in my nature. Alright, we have ourselves a fleet, actually 2 fleets here, and we're going to attack the Wodiani here. It's at least gonna be a more interesting fight if they actually don't run away, which I'm pretty sure they will. So yeah, that makes sense, and they will run, so not that interesting. And they will ask me to stop, I will say no. And oh, nice, that's actually a good system to scan all the things. They should be happy I do that for them, because, you know, they apparently don't do it for themselves. So we did find some Transvine, not interested. Ratsang, not interested. And Hyperium, somewhat interesting. I could ask them to leave, but I'd actually rather kill their ship afterwards, so let's do that. Because that's very important that we do that, right? Get lost. In Lost. How nice. So they will of course just also run away. We just finished the fire ship construction, here the last one, so let's do that. Predictive logistics will give us another boost. We didn't actually have the shipyards built here now, that's sad. We should totally have that. Some pops. An event coming to an end, not really big of a deal. Probes, you're friendly, nice. And, you know, let me guess, you know what? Yes. Oh, you're loyal, no longer happy, interesting. Okay, that's no longer valid. So yeah, this is something that always happens with the peaceful conversions. So what I'm gonna do here, we cannot just force a truce on them. So yeah, this is a bit unfortunate because that just leaves us no other option. And wow, they're already here. I wonder why they attack though, because they will lose this fight. We need to, since we are close range, we need to make sure that every flotilla has at least one of these. So yeah, I think just like that, I guess. You know, actually, I mean, the third flotilla is not gonna be strong, but again, it's not gonna be strong anyway. Yeah, I would like to watch that. I don't think they will run away, that wouldn't make no sense. Switch that. Yeah, let's watch that. Since they attacked me, this should be interesting. They also go close range. Wow, nice. What are their ships actually? Laser? No, actually beams. Why did they go close range? This is such a bad idea of their side. And this is a bit of an issue because we're not never going to be close range and they have more ships here, so we might just lose that fire ship. But on the plus side, we have great defenses against all kinds of energy weapons. So we've got that going for us, which is nice. So let's actually skip to action here. So the blue shots are all the strategically enhanced kinetics. Wow, look at those ships. They're just dropping one by one. Volley by volley, if you can call it volley for these kind of these kind of weapons. So yeah, I'm only a bit concerned about this ship here, but it looks like for now it's doing fairly well. Barely any health lost, so I guess it's still good on shields, I guess. Can I see this somehow? So yeah, no, it's actually losing health now. There's no shield left. But you know what? The other flotillas are all dead already. And except for this ship that for some reason fires backwards. Weird. We cannot actually hit this flotilla. But it looks like we might just make it. Slowly, but we should be able to make that. Yeah, they drop like flies. Turns out, railguns really fantastic. We can just quit this battle here. It's fairly clear now how this is gonna turn out. So yeah, very unfortunate, and this is the reason I do not like the system how they do peaceful conversions, because the only way you can make this work is if you do it like the Sophons did it to us in the last game with the what were we playing? United Empire? Maybe, I don't remember. So they took over one system in a single turn. If you do it this way, great, it shall work, but very unfortunate indeed. So yeah, we lost about 2/3 of our health there. That's fine. Created a massive debris field, and you know, since they attacked us, there's no reason not to just return the favor and go for their systems, since we're not going to get them in any other way. Interesting. So yeah, let's actually go to Altair and beat the hell out of them. They are very weakened now, so I wonder whether there are actually any kind of systems you can employ to prevent that situation here from happening. I have not yet had any success with that. I mean, it makes sense. I would also declare war on them, but on the other hand, this just makes the system incredibly weak and not worth pursuing. So that... why was this stopped? That just means that we should actually have gone for this strategy way earlier, which would have allowed us to, you know, take over their systems by now. We would have their systems by now if we went for it. But oh well. We will get them now anyway. We might have to actually get some better troops and a troop ship going. That said, we don't really have any good troop ships. 1 second. Can we improve our troops? The answer is no. We should definitely get some more Hyperium here. Where is Hyperium? Look at that price! Oops, that was a bit much. Actually, we can't afford everything, but we can sell some more of that. And maybe we don't need those. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's sell more of the Transvine. Alright, there we go. Let's buy ourselves a stockpile of Hyperium. There we go. What did I want to do? Something that cost Hyperium. And I do not remember what that was. Huh. Oh well, we will find out. Trade companies, now that's also a good thing. So obviously it's gonna be one in Virtus, followed by predictive logistics. What would cost us so much Hyperium? It had something to do with the fleet, I thought. Oh well, don't remember. You still want that. You know, since we're at war, we might as well invest something here. And since it's very cheap and we're not using it at all right now, let's actually get everything. Or almost everything. I think that should be enough. We'll see how much that gets us, but we can always buy more, it's very cheap. So this does not make sense, so we'll get more XP on our hero. You'll get some food, I guess. Also doesn't make a big difference. How is our happiness? Actually no longer ecstatic because we're short a friend here. So that means just more curiosities on this side of the galaxy. Columba has none, but Mira does have some. Nice. We did find influence, and I don't know why this exists. Who would spend adamantium on something that is immediately lost once it's settled? Doesn't make sense to me. Also, it's so late in the game, it doesn't really matter anymore anyway. Though, to be fair, there is still, like, systems to be taken. Alright, let's attack here. What are we fighting? A scientific behemoth. You know what? I don't think this is gonna be that interesting. We're not gonna watch that. It might run away anyway. Yeah, there we go. Transfine found. Easy. So, yeah, just wait. We'll go back there and kill it. You know what? When is our hack arriving? In 2 turns, that's actually amazing. Oh, you know what? Now I remember what I wanted the Hyperium for. That's the thing. Oh, smart. I sold so much titanium that we don't have enough titanium anymore. Very good. But you know, it's cheap, so might as well do that. I won't like to get that this turn. Probably can't buy adamantium, right? This would make a big difference though. Can we make that happen? We'd need 20 of that. How expensive is that? You know what? It doesn't seem too expensive, and I think we can just sell some of these. This time maybe not too much. We can sell 39. I think it was, no, we need 30. We could sell 49, but we don't need that much. So let's get that. And also increase our troops' effectiveness even more. Perfect. Alright, it's not gonna matter just yet, but as soon as it does, I would like to be ready for it. There's a whole lot of leeches up here. Do not like that. I think they're coming for me. I mean, why wouldn't they? I have the food to spare. Alright, I would like to push, although, I mean, now it doesn't really matter anymore. Since, you know, we can't really peacefully convert them anymore. Yeah. Oh well. We might still get them. Nobody actually got the scientists. Interesting. Much better than the industrialists for sure. Would we like to build that? You know, I don't think we would be against that, so let's do that. It's better than the cool copies, and it will give us more influence to play around with afterwards. What's this? Please go away. Come on, go away. Alright, building done. Fine. Probes ready, don't care, and you are angry with me. Of course you are. I would be angry with me too.
Do you really wish to?
Alright, so you just battle the next fleet. It is going to be Horatio. I don't really care about her there. And we just continue hammering away those behemoths that just flee. And you get more curiosity, apparently. And then get going. I would like to put our fleet as well in the other... Our hero also in the other fleet there. Oh, interesting. Some dead Horatios, I guess. And I have also noticed that I went too far with my turns. I usually stop at like even numbers, and oh no, now we have 81. Oh well. Yeah, very unfortunate situation here with the Horatio. It was, in my opinion, it was expected. Usually happens this way. Our wines are actually retreating now, so the only way we can reestablish them is we take the systems by force at this point. So yeah, with that, thank you very much for watching. Come back next time where we now forcefully take over Horatio's systems. And yeah, come back next time. See you. Goodbye.